Trigonometric. Sounds smart.
There's me one.
Okay. So with the 6 trigonometric ratios of angle A. Notice I didn't mention them. You have to know all 6. Please draw the triangle. Because I do this every year. I will tell you this right now. This is on a quiz. It's a very easy question. A lot of simplification needed. However, I have people butcher this next quiz because of this problem. And here's why. I have people go, well, first one, let's go ahead and find sine of A. Right? Here's what I have people do.
Oh, is this what to do or what not to do?
I'm showing you where the problem occurs. But you're supposed to do this with me, yes.
So
we're finding sine of A. And sine is what over what? Opposite over hypotenuse. And here's where you can stop writing, because here's what people do. X. Like, I don't know hypotenuse, so I'm just going to call it X. No. If you introduce a variable, you're going to get this whole problem wrong. Think about it. That's 6 ratios minus 6 points. Yes, what are you doing? The Pythagorean theorem. 3 squared plus 6 squared equals c squared. Remember, it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. C is always the hypotenuse, so be careful. You might not be given the other sides. Okay. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Okay, so let's see. I'll get 45 c squared. So c is the square root of 45. But here's where another huge mistake happens. Does this reduce? Yeah. That is 5 and 9, 3 and 3. 3 square root of 5. So before I even start the problem, I had to do quite a bit of work. This is 3 square root of 5. So before I even started with my 6 trigonometric ratios, I do a lot of work. I do the Pythagorean theorem and reduce. This is where people miss a lot of points, is not reducing. So now when I answer this, that is 6 over 3 square root of 5. But I am so not done. Oh, it way reduces, correct? First of all, the 6 and the 3 reduce, right? The 2 over square root of 5. Yes? But am I going to leave a square root at the bottom? Oh, no. That's one of the first things we did this year was rationalize. So I end up getting 2 square root of 5 over 5. Does that reduce any more? 2 and 5? No. We just have a whole lot of reducing going on. Yeah? Okay, let's do cosine. Cosine is what over what? Adjacent or hypotenuse. So my problem, I'm going to get 3 over 3 square root of 5. Right? Adjacent over hypotenuse. Cancel those 3's. I get 1 over square root of 5. Get that square root out of the bottom. Square root of 5 over 5. You with me so far? Just a lot of reducing in basic math. Tangent is what over what? Opposite over hypotenuse. So in my case, 6 over 3, which is 2.
I like that one.
Let's do the other ones. Let's do cosecant. Now, cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. So here's where I can do it. Sine would have been 6 over this. Yes? So cosecant is going to be this over this. So I have 3 square root of 5 over 6. But don't forget that 3 and 6 reduce. Square root of 5 over 2. Yeah? Now, a lot of people just take their answer and flip it. And you can do that. It's just going to be a whole lot more work. Because then you have to rationalize and reduce. You can take what you started with and flip it. Notice. Look at those. But I wouldn't take the end and reduce. Or the end and flip, because it's just way more work. Okay, so now let's do secant of A. Well, secant is the reciprocal of cosine. And cosine would have been 3 over this. So instead it's this over 3, which is just square root of 5. Now last but not least, cotangent of A is what? Adjacent over hypotenuse. So the opposite of cotangent, or opposite of tangent, so instead of opposite over adjacent, it's adjacent over hypotenuse, which is 3/6, which is 1/2.
I like the better.
Well, usually 2 are messy and the other 2 are clean. That's usually how it works. But the key thing here, guys, is this kills everybody on the next quiz. Because A, they don't even find the third side. You get the whole problem wrong if you don't find the third side. And do it correctly. Watch carefully and double check before you start your trig ratios. And second, just a lot of reducing and rationalizing. But it shouldn't be too hard, it's just time consuming. Yes? Questions?